Hello. Today I'm interviewing Kelly Coronado.
Hello.
And we're going to be talking about some questions of COVID and how your point of view was. And here's some
Thank you, darling.
strawberries that we just made.
Oh. There's a fly in here.
Now, what was your favorite thing that happened during COVID?
I think just being home with you, with all my kids. I get to spend more time with you. Like Amelia and I planted a garden, and I get to help you with school all the time, and sometimes we see Diego when he's not working. But I think that's my favorite part, is spending time with you guys.
Now, how did you feel about doing your work online and having to do Zoom for your meetings?
At first, I was okay with it because I thought it'd be kind of nice to work from home. But now I miss the interaction with people in real life sometimes.
Yeah. How did you feel when you first found out about COVID?
I was scared. I didn't know what to expect, and I was afraid for my babies and my family and my loved ones to get sick. And it put a lot of people in a panic. So with things, with the shelves being empty for a while at the supermarket and things like that, it made me a little scared as well.
Yeah. Okay, we're on number 4. What strategy did you use to stay safe and have fun?
We pretty much stay home all the time. So that's to keep us safe. But we try to have fun here too, by barbecuing or watching movies, popcorn night, riding bikes, hiking, what else? Things like that aren't around a lot of people, but we could just do as a family.
Yeah. What good things do you feel came out of COVID?
I think everybody had to slow down a little bit and stay home. And our world is a very busy place and super fast moving. So I think that was a good thing. And again, being forced to have more family time. Because even though going to different activities and things is good, I think sometimes we get too busy in life, and so it helps to kind of slow down and just be with your family.
Okay, now we're on question 6. How did you feel about staying home from work/school?
Again, I think I was okay for myself to stay home at first, and then I was a little worried about all of you guys doing online school, because I didn't know if you would still learn a lot or if you would be engaged in the learning, but I was pleasantly surprised because you do have a great teacher, so that helps.
How did you feel at the start of COVID, and how do you feel now?
At the start of COVID, I was scared, and then now I'm not scared anymore. And even though I do enjoy some of the good things that came out of it, I would like a little bit more normalcy in life, to where we can go and do things, that we could do before COVID, or even just not wearing a mask, or being able to do our big dance recitals and stuff like that. So I'm a little tired of the constant quarantine and restrictions that we have because of COVID.
Why do you think COVID made everyone's life a little bit harder?
Everybody had to adapt, right? It changes things, whether you have to adapt to working from home, you have to adapt to going to school from home, You have to adapt to not going to some of the activities you used to do. You have to adapt to spending more time with family. So a lot of adaptations had to be made on everybody's part. So I think that was a little challenging.
Yeah. Where do you think you would be without COVID right now?
I'd probably be in a school teaching the teenage outreach program or something like that, or I would be home waiting to get you off the bus, depending on the day.
Last question. Describe how many people you've lost or you know that has had COVID.
I haven't really known too many people close to me with COVID. A few friends have had it, and they recovered, but we did lose your Nana Mary, which was really hard. So I think it definitely hit close to home when we lost somebody that we loved.
Yeah. Well, I think that might have been our last question.
Okay.
I think I might ask you like 2 more.
Okay.
What was your first reaction to COVID and why? You kind of already answered it, but just describe a little bit more.
At first I was scared. I didn't know all that would happen. I wanted my family to be safe and my kids to be safe, all my loved ones. So yeah, I think it put a little bit of fear in everybody of not knowing what was to come.
Okay. Who's someone that you might have met, like in your work on Zoom, that's now your friend? Who are some new friends?
Miss Benitez, your teacher. Also, I don't know because I still work with the same people, so I was friends with them before. But I have met some people in some Zoom meetings and things that.
Who'd you get closer to now? Since you haven't really met anyone because you've been working with them.
Yeah. I don't know in terms of Zoom because I haven't really gotten closer to anyone. But I feel like I've gotten closer with my family just being home.
Okay, and I think that was our last question. So, how'd you feel about the interview?
I think it was great. My interviewer was amazing. And she provided chocolate covered strawberries, so that's always a win-win when you're being interviewed.
They're fresh. But yes, that's the last of it.
Thank you.
Bye.